What's up, y'all? Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com, and I'm making a video on a camera, therefore I am copying the twins. Much love to the twins, man. They did some funny videos last week. Y'all check out TMW. I know you already do. Twin Muscle Workout. Man, that's the most entertaining channel on YouTube. Next to Van and myself, but we're entertaining in a more subtle, incest kind of way. Anyway, check it out. This is a question I actually get a lot. And I'm going to go into personal anecdote and maybe not the most scientific explanation of it, but hopefully you guys understand where I'm coming from. Okay, the title of the message coming from, there's no name except for DJ D. DJ. Let's go with DJ. Building muscle in prison. Dropping that there soap. How come people go to jail, come out jacked naturally without proper nutrition? Would love to see you do a video on this. Okay. There are some variables involved. One is genetics. My first real training partner, when I was 17, 18 years old in Simi Valley, California, his name was Marc. I'm not going to say his last name, but he was a great guy, just the most amazing guy ever. And he had the jail tats and everything. He was a great, amazing guy. Came to our house for dinner. He was just nice. And we trained every day, and he was a hardcore motherfucker. Had a homemade weight belt. One time someone was reading a book on a machine, and he said, "How many more fucking chapters do you have left?" and threw the guy out of the machine. I'm surprised we didn't get kicked out of that gym sooner. Here's the thing. He was in great shape. He was muscular. And the thing is, he trained. I mean, in jail, they don't really have much to do but train and rest. So the little bit of nutrition they're getting, which are mainly carbs like potatoes and things like that, cheat meals, not full of protein. They do get, he said he used to eat a ton of hard-boiled eggs in prison. I don't know if prisons differ in what they feed the inmates, but I'm guessing it's not the greatest food. But, you watch those specials on TV, and there's some fat motherfuckers in there who've been in a while, so they're able to get food. Also, we say naturally, right? There's a lot of underground narcotics smuggling in jail. To say with 100% certainty that everybody in prison is 100% natural, you know what, that might be pushing it. But, nothing works unless you do and these guys work. If you're sitting in a prison cell for hours a day, you ain't got nothing to do, what are you going to do? Push-ups, pull-ups. So they have time to really hit the muscle, really get into shape, burn calories. A lot of jails, depending on how secure it is, minimum security jails have facilities to train at. They have the yard, they do pull-ups, they do push-ups, and a lot of these guys do have genetics. But you'll see, not everyone in prison is jacked. So, that's where the major population comes in. Some people can train the same amount of time, some can't. I've known a lot of people who've been in prison and come out and not gained any muscle. I've known some who've come out looking pretty damn good. You could also look at Victor Martinez. He lost a hell of a lot of weight in prison. So, we're going to look at a couple things. Lack of other stressors, other than getting raped and getting your ass killed. Let's be real here. That's the stressors you got in prison. Protecting yourself. There's really not many external stressors. I have to get up. I have to get my kids to school. Then I have to fit in an hour and a half of training. Then I have to work again, take some time off for soccer, to practice with my kids, and go back to work and get less than 8 hours of sleep. Whereas in prison, you don't have those variables involved. So those are there. So they're basically having a set amount of time to get in and get it done. And genetics play a huge role. Huge role. We were just talking about that today. One of our buddies hasn't been in the gym for a few months. Came back looking good. He's still in good shape. He's lost about 15, 20 pounds of muscle. But he'll get it back. Genetics play a huge role. So they do have somewhat decent nutrition. At the end of the day, comes down to, getting in enough calories. And my whole thing is, dude, they train. That's why I always say the best training program is one that you can stick to. You got time to train. That's about it, man. There's so many different theories about why this happens. You claim whatever BBC genetics, but my training partner was white. He had the average AWC genetics, so he didn't have that. So take some advice from them, being that we don't have to stress everything, and you can still get results if you train hard. All right, but diet does play a huge role. We all know that. So be sure to focus on that. Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. Peace out.